Perfect.
And thank you very much, Primjeet. Again, it is the Lawndale elections, live coverage here on Channel 22. People are coming into City Hall and the council chambers where at any moment, Anita Khalatbari, they're going to be counting the ballots, and the elections are rolling along with the mayoral race up for grabs with Harold Hoffman running unopposed for a 10th term, and that city council race, that's the one we're going to keep an eye on because there's 3 people running for 2 seats.
Absolutely. It's getting very, very exciting here, and we'll be bringing you up-to-the-minute results for this election on Channel 22. We're right at the City Hall, right outside of the City Council chamber, where we were actually just experiencing, watching all these ballots coming in, rolling in, all these boxes. Wow.
That's right, and that is the American democracy in action, that's for sure. And, well, last time we were here, the library was being built across the street, and now it's in full bloom. Lots of books, lots of CDs, lots of video games. As a matter of fact, Friday is Video Game Friday. And here's some other things that are going on. The UGO and the club is going to be meeting on Wednesday, April 21st, and also Wednesdays they have computer classes with everything from how to turn the thing on to how to sell things on eBay. So you can register at the information desk, and computer classes, everybody needs computer skills now, and right now as we speak, there you hear some ballot boxes. I don't know, Louis, if you can roll around, Louis, and get a shot of that. Ballot box coming in.
I'm getting excited. What about you, Lou?
I am too. That means that we're just about ready to get things underway once all of the precincts are here, and I believe that might be number 4, if my abacus in my mind is right.
Well, we'll soon find out. Hopefully we'll go back to Primjeet in a few minutes. You were talking about the library. Yes, the library just recently celebrated its very first anniversary, and I was watching some clips on some of the people that are very, very much involved with the library work, and they were very, very pleased as to the number of people that have actually gone to the library, checked out books, CDs, DVDs, and actually making some good use out of this lovely brand new library right next door to us.
That's right, and I even went to the library myself today and got my library card for the city of Lawndale. And
where's mine?
Well, you didn't go over there with me. You got to get yourself your own.
That's right.
Got a Wi-Fi card too, so that's how we're going to get the results live here at our desk here at Election Central, and we'll be getting the tote board as well. And just also wanted to talk about one of the, you can hear I think the machine is rolling right now. I don't know if that's what's going on right now. I just heard the machine that checks the ballots before they're being counted.
I did too. Lou, as you recall, in the last elections, what happens is that the vote by mail ballots come in first, I believe, and they go to a canvassing board. Yeah, they go to a canvassing board right there that makes sure, evaluates them and makes sure that they are all valid, they have only one signature, that only one oval has been filled in, they have to make sure that it's not bent and all that. I'm sure pretty soon we're going to be able to hopefully talk to Pam Gemario, who is the assistant city clerk, that can actually tell us all about this process, how it works, and how they start with the vote by mail ballots and then the other ones.
So maybe once the dust gets settled over there, we can get somebody to talk to her as well.
It's difficult to talk to anybody in that beehive. Busy beehive, as you mentioned it last time.
That's right, it sure is. You can hear the bees buzzing right now, along with the ballots that are starting to be separated and getting ready to be counted. It's a different process this year than 2 years ago, and it may take a little bit longer to get some results. And they just want to be careful, looking for a safe, accurate way to get those results.
But Lou, I think it's going to be probably a shorter process, because the last term we had a huge Measure A on the ballot, which we don't this year, which was the community center, and that was a multi-million-dollar project that got approved and got a lot of yays on the ballot. But we don't have a measure this year on the ballot, so it's probably going to be a little bit of shorter process, don't you think?
Well, maybe it'll be right about the same. With the longer process and the shorter ballot. We'll see.
We'll find out. Right.
Let's talk a little bit about one of the publications that the City of Lawndale puts out. Every quarter is called the Lawndalian. You get it in your mailbox every 3 months. And this edition sure is a nice looking one.
Very nice looking one.
And what is it? Saw some earthquake preparedness tips, and what else is in there?
Yeah, it actually talks about emergency preparedness. And it says, are you ready? The 6 steps to earthquake safety. Fix potential hazards in your home. And
just want to show it again.
Yes, show it again. Absolutely, show it again. So yeah, it talks about earthquake safety, which is a very, very important issue these days, especially with a few of them that we just experienced a couple of weeks ago.
That's right.
Although they were very, very minute.
Did you feel it?
I felt as if something just shook a little bit, but that was about it. But you know, we're used to all of that here in California, and even though that was a big one.
It didn't stop. It just kept on rolling where I was in Culver City.
Where you were.
Right.
I live a little bit further away, and I didn't really feel it as much. But I guess nobody really felt it as bad. So we were lucky. But anyway, this is a very good topic.
Big wake-up call.
Absolutely. So that's why I think they probably dedicated that first page of theirs to that particular earthquake safety issue. There's a lot of other things like spring capital improvements to program update, actually. Family steps to survival during a catastrophe. Get involved in your community. There's also, did you know that once refuse and recycling containers are placed curbside for pickup, nobody's authorized to go through the containers except the collection company? So these are some,
Well, those things are worth a nickel.
Absolutely, and it talks about the U.S. Census update, how it affects Lawndale. The census is another topic that we're going to be covering pretty soon in a few minutes, I'm sure. Very, very important issue these days. And
we talked to Dee Dee Davis about that, and she's on top of that for us in the city of Lawndale.
Yes, and also the homelessness prevention and rapid rehousing program, which is another very important issue here. So a lot of great topics. Take a look at the Lawndalian.
At the Lawndalian, yeah. So again, the ballots are here in City Hall, in the chambers, and they're getting prepared to count those ballots up. And we're going to get another update from Permjeet Hada and see how things are going inside of the chambers real soon. And just wanted to maybe move on to the next interview that we had. And that was with Marlene Miyoshi, and Marlene is the Public Works Director, and she is in charge of a big funding budget.
Absolutely.